Hello everyone, welcome to the course on antenna and wave propagation. So in this session I have come up with another numerical, that is HAS02, which is again based on the space wave communication. Okay, so in a VHF mobile radio system, VHF means very high frequency. Okay, mobile radio system, the base station transmitter radiates 100 watt at 150 megahertz and the antenna is 20 meter above the ground surface. Okay, the transmitting antenna is a lambda by 2 dipole with a directivity 1.64. Calculate the field strength at a receiving antenna of height 2 meter at a distance of 40 kilometer. So just read the question carefully, twice, thrice, as many times as possible, so that you could understand the question, what actually it wants to convey. So in this question, what we are noting that very high frequency mobile radio station, which clearly shows that this is the application of the space based communication. That is why it is written clearly here, very high frequency. Okay. Second point is that base station transmitter radiates 100 watt. That means transmitter power is given 100 watt. So I have noted down PTX, that is transmitter power is 100 watt. Now we have to convert it 100 watt into kilowatt, because in my useful expression of E naught, it is like in kilowatt. So that is why divide with 1000. So this will give you 0.1 kilowatt. Okay, fine. At 150 megahertz, that means frequency is given 150 megahertz. So I have written here frequency 150 megahertz. Okay. And the antenna is 20 meter above the ground surface. What does it mean? 20 meter above the ground surface means this is nothing but the height, which is given 20 meter. Okay, so HT I have noted down 20 meter. It's okay. Now the transmitting antenna is a lambda by 2 dipole. Lambda by 2 dipole means it's a half wave dipole antenna, and we all know that the directivity value of the half wave dipole is 1.64 in dimensionless. So this is actually the standard value. In this question it should not be mentioned, but if it is mentioned then it is okay, because we know that lambda by 2 dipole antenna is known as half wave dipole, and in case of half wave dipole directivity is 1.64. So if it is given, that is fine. If it is not given, that is understood. Okay, now calculate the field strength at a receiving antenna of height 2 meter. That means height of the receiving antenna HR is given how much? 2 meter. So at a distance of 40 kilometers. So D is given 40 kilometer, means 40 to 10 to the power 3 meter. So that means you have to calculate E space, electric field strength resultant value. Okay, calculate the field strength at a receiving antenna. Okay, so with these given parameters you have to calculate the electric field strength value. So the processor is same as I had discussed in my previous numerical. So just follow the step by step process. Step 1, you have to calculate E naught, because E naught is not given once again. So how will you calculate E naught? We know that E naught is equal to 137.6 root over P kilowatt millivolt per meter at 1 mile, and this time 137.6 P kilowatt you have converted transmitter power at 0.1 kilowatt. So directly substitute the P kilowatt as 0.1. Okay, and this millivolt per meter at 1 mile, so just convert this 1 mile into meter by multiplying with 1600, and this is your already millivolt per meter. So you have finally a square root of this value and multiply with this 137.6 and multiply with this 1600. This will finally come out to be 69.62 into 10 to the power 3 millivolt per meter. This unit will remain same as it is, millivolt per meter. So in this way you have calculated the E naught. Okay, now you have to keep in mind that this time you are not considering that 3 times or 2 times 4 times, because it is not mentioned in the question. This is directly given, or considering they are the dipole and half wave dipole antenna, and this standard value of E naught is actually written for keeping in mind of the half wave dipole antenna. So there is no change. If it is given 2 times of the half wave dipole antenna, so you have to multiply with the 2. As in the previous one HAS01 numerical, it was mentioned that 3 times of the half wave dipole antenna the electric field strength is, but this time they are just using the half wave dipole antenna, but it is as it is, no any times is or 3 times or 2 times is given. So directly we have used, and you don't need to use the 1.64 as well, because this is the standard value for the lambda by 2 dipole antenna, and this is not involved in this given E naught values question, because this particular expression is already dedicated for the half wave dipole antenna. So you don't need to think extra about this 1.64 value. Okay, so finally we have got the E naught value is 69.62 into 10 to the power 3 millivolt per meter. Now E space, use the simple formula of E space, conventional formula E space, 4 pi HT HR into E naught upon lambda ds square. So how will you calculate? By E space is equal to 4 in place of pi 3.14, in place of HT put 20, HR 2 which is already provided 20 and 2, and then E naught you have just calculated 69.62 into 10 to the power 3, and then again I am multiplying 10 to the power minus 3 just for the millivolt against millivolt. I am multiplying with minus 3. Now this will become volt per meter upon lambda. Lambda I have written here 2. How? Because lambda is equal to C by F. C is 3 into 10 to the power 8, and frequency is given. How much frequency is given? 150 megahertz. So 150 into 10 to the power 6. This will give you 2 meters. So just 2 into D square, and D is actually 4 40 kilometer means 4 into 10 to the power 4. So 40 kilometer 4 into 10 to the power 4 of a square. So just solve the numerator part. This will cancel out because 10 to the power 3 into 10 to the power 3 will give you 10 to the power 0 means 1. So 4 into 3.14 into 20 into 2 into 69.62 will give you 34977, and divided by 2 into this will give you 16 into 10 to the power 8, because this will become 10 to the power 4 and a square root of this a square value of 10 to the power 4 10 to the power 8. So just divide by 32 34977, this will give you 1093, that means 1093, and 10 to the power 8 will go up in form of 10 to the power minus 8. So this will give you may write your 1093 into 10 to the power minus 8, and this unit will be finally actually in V by M. V by M. So this is also V by M. Okay, so V by M. So I have written 10 to the power minus 6, and then again I have just dividing it with the 10 by 100, because same way 10 to the power minus 8 can be written as 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power minus 2. So minus 2 will come out here. So just I can write 10.93 minus 6 means micro. So microvolt per meter. I'm just converting this 10 to the power minus 8 into 10 to the power minus 6 factor, which is a standard factor, which is a standard notation, that is micro. So that is why I'm doing all sort of calculation by dividing 100 and just considering here 10 to the power minus 6, so that I could get my value in a standard format of electric field, that is micro. So this will give you 10.93 microvolt per meter. This is the final resultant value of electric field strength, that is E space, which is approximately equal to 11 microvolt per meter. Okay, so this is the way 11 microvolt per meter is the final answer for this space wave communication of the electric field strength with the given data. So in this way, you just do practice more and more numerical based on the space wave propagation. You will be able to solve any new numericals. Okay, so in my next session I will discuss some other concept. Thank you.